Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. So I'd like to take a minute, please have a seat. I'll tell you how Chris got arrested and evicted in the same week. So my DMs have been getting pile drive, pummeled, and pulverized for one reason and one reason alone. Because Chris Hansen did an oopsie. I wasn't gonna talk about this story. I really wasn't. This isn't one of those YouTuber, I really didn't want to talk about this. But I actually wasn't, because there wasn't a lot to talk about. Otherwise, I would have jumped on it the first day. But there's a lot more information out now. I've had some time to sit on it, and also you guys won't leave me the fuck alone. If you are unaware, Chris Hansen was arrested on the 14th of this month for bouncing cheeks. I'm sorry, checks. Bouncing checks. Chris Hansen is apparently broke? Question mark? Oddly enough, I'm not that shocked. Do you guys really think Crime Watch Daily gave him the bag? The guy doesn't have money. I don't know. There's no residuals for To Catch a Predator. Crime Watch Daily probably pays him like 3 peanuts a day. I don't know what you want. By the way, you want to talk about scumbags? These pricks re-uploaded a Hansen vs. Predator segment for the 13th time 4 days ago when the news about Chris was bubbling up, just to get some clicks off Chris's name one last time. I'm pretty sure Crime Watch Daily has already told Chris to fuck off. His Twitter profile says otherwise, but he's not in the YouTube banner anymore, and they also rebranded to True Crime Daily. So did Crime Watch Daily take all the rights to Hansen vs. Predator and then boot Chris to the curb? Because that sucks. The analytics for those clips are fucking astronomical, and Chris can't even buy a chili dog off the street. Something doesn't add up here. And apparently it's Chris's bank account. Chris owes money to everybody. So he turned himself in after he was unable to pay for an invoice totaling around $13,000. And get this, the invoice was for his Kickstarter rewards that he was struggling to deliver on, aka hundreds of t-shirts, hundreds of mugs, crap like that. And if you don't know, Hansen vs. Predator was paid for by the people. Chris took all $89,000 raised of your money, didn't give you the rewards promised, sold the show out to these scrubs, and didn't even air all of the segments. So you kind of fucked over the people who donated. And you still broke. Chris, I don't like talking to you in this tone. I think you've done a lot of good, but I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. These series of events beg the question, did you actually want to keep fighting the good fight of catching predators? Or were your finances crumbling so quickly that you thought to take advantage of the people who have stood behind you all these years? The people who revered this aggressive journalist going toe-to-toe with child predators. You knew your name carried a certain notoriety, and you knew that in this era of nostalgia, rebooting old shows, social media, and crowdfunding, that you could pull a pretty penny from the people and revive your career as a journalist. Throw Chris Hansen back in the headlines. Well, you got your wish, but I don't think it's the headlines you wanted. Apparently some people got some of their rewards over a year ago. Some other reward tiers have been confirmed not delivered at all, or at least nobody's talking about it. If you take a look at this pie chart, it's how Chris was gonna split the Kickstarter money, but it might as well just say this. So besides Chris owning a mom and pop business around $13,000, there have been headlines of Chris getting evicted from his apartment, Chris getting a divorce, as well as past financial disasters that Chris has brought on himself. 2015, American Express says that Chris Hansen owes them over $57,000 for overdue charges on his card.
You tell me, what's in your wallet?
Apparently not jack shit. Yes, I'm aware that's Capital One's slogan. I don't care. It was worth the joke. Last May, Chris Hansen borrowed more than $65,000 from Ally Financial to buy a Corvette, and then he just stopped paying back the loan. Broom, broom. At least he got a solid getaway car.
Get out my car! Aww.
Also in May, Chris's house in Stamford was met with a strict foreclosure due to an outstanding debt of over $1 million. Chris, what happened? Did you just fall off after TCAP? No one wanted to be associated with you after one of the predators off themselves? Did Will Smith get you blacklisted? Concerning the divorce, he was divorced back in June. It's only being brought up now because now they're hashing out the financial disputes, which who the hell knows how that's gonna work. This just says, I keep the Corvette and you keep the mugs. What mugs? All the mugs I have left over. I'm not sending this shit out, it's all yours. You can enjoy all the coffee you want while looking at a silhouette of the man who fucked you. In more ways than one. Chris is also being evicted from his Manhattan apartment. Wait, what's the date today? Oh. Chris was most likely already evicted from his Manhattan apartment. Why don't you have a street? Best I got, guys. I don't know. He can't afford chairs. When the media dogpiles you like this, they bring up everything bad that you've ever done. So people even brought up how Chris cheated on his wife over 7 years ago with a woman who was 20 years younger than him. Which when that happened, people were trying to correlate what the predators were doing to what Chris did, which is so one's illegal, one's legal. Fucking idiots. I know that I'm making jokes at Chris's expense, but it's not just because he has financial issues. If you're struggling with money, that doesn't concern me. If you're having marriage issues, that doesn't concern me. What really rubs me the wrong way is the whole Kickstarter thing. You fucked over a lot of people who supported you. So yeah, you're gonna get these jokes. But I also don't want to completely demonize Chris. Part of me still wants to give him the benefit of the doubt, because regardless of what you thought of Chris or To Catch a Predator, through that time period, I think he's done way more good than he has bad. He put away some sick fucking people. Some people that could have potentially, I'm talking like rice gum.
So if we want to really get into specifics,
he put away a lot of dangerous people, so I don't know. I don't know if Chris just shit away his money. I don't know if he has some sort of vice that's making him just drain his bank account. Chris Hansen is 59 years old. If you can't tell, just look at his social media. Posting pictures like this. Oh wow, is that Dick Croc? He looks a little different. It more so sucks to see someone as iconic as Chris make his grand exit like this. It's just disappointing, really. And I know Chris said he was working on a new season of Hansen vs. Predator, but I'm pretty sure that's out the fucking window. I know some of you still support Chris. I know some of you are kind of in the middle. And I know some of you don't give a shit. And you're gonna go in the comments and type Hansen vs. Predator. Bazinga. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe because I have more content coming your way. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation in the comments. Fucking massive thank you for 250,000 subs already. I still have to make a 200K special video. I'm already halfway to 300K. Fucking insane. Shout out to my patrons for supporting the boy. Shout out to my channel members for supporting the boy. And also shout out to Cabrera David 8 for retweeting my last video tweet. Follow my Twitter and Instagram because I might want some cameos from you guys in that 200K sub special video. So be on the lookout for that. As always, I am Mr. Gigi and I am out. I'm also starting a GoFundMe for Chris. Just joking, I'm not. I saw some people were very defensive of Chris, saying that these were false accusations. And given all the news coming out, I don't think so. Seems like a pattern. And I don't know. Subscribe.
Next level.